YouTube, welcome back to the channel. We have a lot to go over today. We're going to be looking at radioactive investments. We're going to go through our Thunderstruck cards, our FC Pro Live cards. We're going to take a peek at fodder, team of the week investments. We're also going to look at leaks for the promo coming out on Friday, as well as an evolution leak. But before we get into all that, we got to talk about content today on Thursday. If you want to have millions of coins in eafc like me, go to u7buy.com for cheap, fast, and reliable coins. Make sure you use code totw at checkout to get 6% off your order. Link is in the description down below. Content today on Thursday was pretty basic. Thursday is always marquee matchups, and that is pretty much it. Maybe a little bit of decent trading to be doing with some of the games going on, like Newcastle for Joelinton, but that was basically it. Nothing too crazy happening today. Where we at? Where is marquee matchups at? Come on. Marquee matchups. I was actually pretty wrong with marquee matchups in my prediction. Not pretty wrong. I was very wrong. I said Juventus versus Napoli. That wasn't in there. I said Dortmund versus Leipzig, that wasn't in there, and I didn't even mention Aston Villa versus Arsenal. And then I called out on stream, hey, Villa players, I was thinking they would rise, because usually when you have a marquee matchups that's not that expected and it's required from that team, like no one would be thinking Aston Villa, usually they do really good. We saw it with Juventus versus Torino, where it wasn't expected. Juve players went up, but Torino players, I think, were nearly extinct at 10K. So I was hoping that would happen with Villa, but they barely moved. I did say when I called it out on stream, I said, hey, these cards are going to fly. It's kind of like the Torino situation. And if they don't fly, it doesn't matter because they're min price, and they just didn't even move away from min price. So that sucked. Little L of a call right there, but I don't know, it's really stale from marquee matchups. Really stale. I was kind of surprised that there wasn't too much movement trading wise with that. Moving on though, for content, we got a couple player SBCs. Adama Traore is here. You gotta scroll quite a bit to find him. Adama Traore, where you at, buddy? Boom, Adama Traore. He's 130,000 coins. He's back. 95 pace. Quick step. Quick step is definitely the OP playstyle plus to have for sprinting. I think it's way better than rapid. 95 pace. 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, and his positions. He's right wing back, but he can play right mid, right wing, and striker. I don't know how good he is necessarily. I haven't seen any reviews on him. I just heard from my chat. There was one guy that did him already, and he said, damn, this card is dookie. So, I don't know. Not sure how he is, but it's Adama Traore. It's a fun card, and he's probably stupid fast in game. So if you want pace, there you go with Adama Traore. The other SBC is Ben Acer. This dude costs 80,000 coins. It's just a 85 overall squad with a team of the week requirement, and he's very close to Hullet Gang. 78 shooting is the only thing holding him back. And I mean, his in-game stats are fairly solid. So if you have a Serie A team and you want a box-to-box midfielder, he is definitely a really good option. Finally, a decent SBC from EA, because the SBCs in this promo have been very disappointing. I mean, all of the SBCs, the Icon SBCs coming out again were stale. The Hero SBC is just the same one, and the 84 triple, it was just a very meh promo. SBC-wise, I guess we could say Aubameyang was good. Caicedo, kind of overpriced. It's just nothing crazy. I don't know. Not a great promo. The idea of it was awesome, but content-wise, they didn't release enough good stuff to kind of match it, because I like the idea of it, but it's, I don't know, dead. Let's talk about some leaks. I got to get into this. An Evo was leaked, and I got to pull up Twitter real quick to show you guys. A lot of movements on the market because of this evolution leak. Like, absolutely insane. You can kind of see it just going on Footbin and looking at trending. Is it just one card that pops up here? It's only one card that's popping up, and it's pretty obvious. Rashford. Why is Marcus Rashford extinct? He fits the new Evo. This dude, I had a guy on my Discord that must have invested in a bunch of Rashfords just to like flip and lazy list. So I'm assuming he bought for 16K. He was lazy listing Rashfords for 17,500 coins. I think he hit relist all. And while he was extinct at 47.5, all of his Rashfords sold. So I felt really bad about that. But yeah, Rashford is extinct because he fits the new Evo. And this is the new Evo right here. Position, left mid, overall 85, pace 90, dribbling 88, physicality 85, max 8 playstyles. There's a few players that fit this that are actually really interesting, and one of the ones I want to mention is Shababale. This guy, his team of the week fits it. It's going to be interesting because it could do like, hey, it's left mid, no. They can do it where it's like a certain position isn't available. Like if you're a striker, you can't fit into the evolution, but I don't see why they'd say no, you can't be a center attacking mid. So Shababale fits it. He's extinct at 70,000 coins. Earlier he was down at 38k, 37k, and extinct at 70k. If he fits this Evo and gets some decent upgrades, I mean, it's potentially going to be better than his radioactive card. So his radioactive card, not necessarily watching it as an investment. I'm being careful because we're investing in radioactive cards. I really liked his card, but since he fits the Evo, I'm kind of backing off on that a little bit. But here's the Evo. I don't think there's any information on when this is going to come out exactly, but I don't know if it's free. I don't know. I was hearing that it could be free, but it makes no sense to me for an evolution this good to be free. It's kind of crazy because if you think about Marcus Rashford, if you look at Rashford's card, his Centurion is down, I believe, about 200k. He might be up a little bit. It was over a mil. He was down at pretty much 800k earlier. Where is it at? Yeah, 812. If there's just like a tiny bit of an upgrade, even like just a +2 alone onto this Rashford, it's going to be a cracked card. So if you... I just realized my window capture is tiny. It's supposed to be like that. I'm not refilming this video, so you know what? Suck it up. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. That's really annoying. Well, it is what it is. I was watching the what's it called? We were watching Newcastle, that game, live on stream, and I put it in the corner. I don't know if I said it, but apologies for this video being late. I had a game, so yeah. Let's talk about investments. So Thunderstruck cards, let's get into those. This is super zoomed in. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Thunderstruck cards still holding. I do want to say with these Thunderstruck cards, you might want to sell them. Safe Play could be selling these cards into their last games, going for their last win. Perfect example is Joelinton. This dude was 60k. They did not beat Everton. He dropped down to 49, but he's back up at 53k. Similar situation with Jesus. He got his full upgrade, but he's down in price. He's still waiting on his inform upgrade though, so we'll see how that moves. Safe Play could definitely be selling cards going into their final games. That's the safe play, especially because you don't know if they're going to win exactly. There are maybe some exceptions for cards that are just ridiculously meta, that it's not really going to matter as much. And someone like that could be Varane because he's super overpowered. Might not affect him as much. But Varane, by the way, I told you guys, Varane probably going to keep rising. He was 700k during the game, was 750 even after they won. I said he'll probably go 800k plus. I was wrong. He is over 900k. He was 950 around content drop, which is actually insane. But Thunderstruck cards still rising. FC Pro Live cards, they kind of settled a little bit, going right back up. He was sitting at like 35, but he's back up at 36k. I still think these cards can be rising going into their games, so you're holding. Now let's talk about radioactive cards. Radioactive cards. I like these cards going out of packs. We've talked about it. When you look at investments, you want to look at the next promo, see what's coming out, what positions are lacking, what could be linking to new cards. I was looking at Premier League left back. We have Zinchenko. I liked this one. He was 140k basically, and I picked mine up for 143. He's already 155. I think out of packs, he's going to do good. He has a really good playstyle plus. He links to the Timber card that's coming out. There's 2 left backs coming out in the next promo, I know, but those 2 left backs are Mendy and Theo Hernandez. They're going to be really good. They'll be really expensive. I don't think it will be hurting my Zinchenko. So I like Zinchenko. Also links to, if people are going to do the Rashford Evo, he links to that. If people are going to do Martinelli, also fits it. Martinelli could do decent. I want to pull up Martinelli. If you guys ever want to evolution trade, obviously if you have a leak early, that's the best thing to do. But something to watch out for is when an Evo gets leaked, a card flies in price. Watch for the dip, buy the dip. We called this out on stream. Someone mentioned it. I didn't necessarily call it out. Someone mentioned it, and I said, well, that's a great idea. Martinelli flew up to 5K, dropped back down. You buy that dip, and then they go up in anticipation the next day of the Evo coming out, and you sell before the Evo even comes out. You sell before the Evo even gets released. The perfect example of this is Nuno Mendes right here. Obviously, he fit it perfectly, so he continued to rise more eventually, but you always want to sell into the hype of the evolution coming out. So he was up at 8K, dropped down to 7.5. Going into the evolution coming out on Tuesday, he was 9,000 coins. Evolution comes out, drops down to 8K, and he's back up in price. So maybe Martinelli can rise more, but that ship kind of looks like it may have sailed a little bit. Looking at the rest of these cards, we're obviously a bit worried with Shababale. We're not looking at him because of the evolution. Same thing goes with Perisic. I really liked Perisic as an out-of-pack investment, but now that that left mid evolution is out, I don't like that. I was really liking Zaha. One thing to look at is games played. If you go to players and player game performance and then pick the promo, you can sort by games played. It shows what the most popular cards are. That's why I ended up liking Zaha, but like I said, left mid, don't like that for the evolution. A big games played is Zinchenko. I mean, Zinchenko to be top 4 used cards, and he's 144K. That's expensive for a card like that to be that high. I really like that. I like Kessié. We like Kessié for pretty much 40K flat. I think out of packs he can do good. It's a good way to get a Saudi league. Is that? There's got to be some wrong prices in here. Kessié, oh, he's up a little bit. He was just like 40,000 coins, so he's definitely up a little bit. He's a good way, though, to get Saudi league cards in there. We looked into this one on stream. I like this one a lot. I think Weah is solid. He's up in price. I know Rick was buying him as well. A few reasons why I like this card. He's up a good amount now, but like I don't know if he stops rising. Syria right back. I tested him out. I only tested him out in squad battles, but he feels really solid. And I think it's because he has the quick step playstyle. He doesn't have the playstyle plus, obviously, but the quick step playstyle, it makes you feel very fast. But if we look at Syria right backs, this guy obviously gets chemistry for Syria cards, which is amazing. But looking at Syria right backs, what do you have for options? You have 180,000 coin Dodo. You have 180,000 coin Quadrado. And then you have a 26,000 coin Di Lorenzo, but comparing that Di Lorenzo to Weah, I mean, Weah gets, stat-wise, they're very close. Weah is faster, which is more important. Weah has more positions, and Weah has chemistry. He gives 2 chemistry to every single slot. So I think out of packs, he could do really good. The only thing that I guess I could say worries me a little bit is the supply, because if you look his card up on the market, there's a lot of supply on that card. That's the only thing throwing me off a little bit on him, but I do like his card. He is good in game. Where else are we at? So Zinchenko, Weah, Kessié, and Mazraoui. I believe that is it. Mazraoui is actually down a little bit. This is one you can definitely look out for. Try to get him 220K flat. If you look at the next promo, this is another reason why we like the Weah. You look in the next promo, the only right back is Reece James. I don't think that Reece James is going to affect much on the market. It's not really going to affect Mazraoui. Mazraoui, I will say, there's a spider in my room. Mazraoui, there are no Bayern players coming out in the next promo, but there is a new evolution. Who fits that evolution? Coman. Coman is 13,000 coins. If we look at him, he was 7K and flew because he fits the new evolution. So if people are doing the Coman evolution, guess what? Mazraoui links to Coman. Try to get Mazraoui close to 220K flat. I got mine for 213. I think I rebought in at like 215. I'm just keeping the one that I have. And those are the radioactive cards going out of packs. Don't expect any crazy rises like we saw with Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck cards were live. Those are live cards, are like the easiest cards to invest in before they go out of packs. It's extremely easy. So don't expect a crazy rise. I have to poop. Don't expect a crazy rise like we saw with Thunderstruck cards. Another thing I want to mention with investing in these radioactive cards is if the next promo's garbage, which it's an interesting one because there's icons, but then some of the players, we'll see. If the next promo's not that good, the previous promo rises a lot. We'll go take a peek at the rest of the leaks in a second to kind of gauge it. But if the next promo is garbage, people go and buy the previous promo cards. I mean, I wouldn't say the next promo is great, but I don't know if I'd necessarily put it in the garbage area. What else do we have? So those are the radioactive cards. If you guys want to buy fodder this weekend, it should be really easy. It's ridiculously low. I wouldn't be surprised if we're at a low point right now, actually, on 84s, just because 84s are used in the Team of the Week player pick that comes out every Friday. It's been coming out every Friday, and it's been the same requirement for, I think, at least like 3 weeks, and it requires 2 84s minimum. So I wouldn't be surprised if the low right now are on 84s is, if the low is right now, try to get them like 2-4, 2-3, 83s, 850. You guys know that's zero risk. All it's going to take for 83s to rise is literally just one SBC. We had a crappy 84 triple SBC, and that was it. All we had was a crappy 84 triple SBC, nothing really crazy requiring 83s, and they went to 1,000 coins with that. If we get a good SBC, that's an 83 squad, refreshing daily, we're going to see those 83s move. We just need to see it. Team of the Weeks as well, those are down in price. Team of the Weeks are a buy Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There is a new icon that's leaked in the pack code. It's an 87 plus base icon or Centurion icon SBC. If we get a Team of the Week requirement in that, they'll probably do good, as long as it's not stupidly overpriced, but I would still expect people to be doing it and for these Team of the Weeks to do good. We didn't see Team of the Weeks rise Sunday. It was a crap. The base icon was terrible value, terrible value, and it was the same SBC we had previously. New SBC, people are going to be excited for it. People will do it. We should see Team of the Weeks rise. And hopefully, I mean, for our 83s, for our Team of the Weeks, we want good content. That's all we need. You need Team of the Weeks to get required. 1, we didn't really see that this week. And 2, for 83s, we need SBCs. We need SBCs. This week was mind-blowing. I mean, we just went over it earlier on in the video. The SBCs have been garbage. We got a base icon we had previously, hero player pick we had previously, an 84 triple. And then on Tuesday, we got a manager player pick. This was a terrible week of content. My streams, I just sit there. We go over the market for like 3-4 hours, maybe play a game here or there. And then I've been playing Battlefield 5. I'm obsessed. Then we played Lego Fortnite. I mean, to be 2-3 months into the game cycle and just like at a moment where it's like really like it was, I don't know, a really boring week. But hopefully this next Dynasty promo can pick it up and we can get some good content. So fodder this weekend, 83 zero risk, 84s are looking kind of interesting, and Team of the Weeks, I told you guys I have to full send 83s because of that tweet, but I had a brain light bulb moment. I didn't specify what 83s I have to buy. 83 Team of the Weeks, welcome to the club. I don't know. I just don't see myself buying 8,000 83s. What else do we have? Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. New promo. Expect bids to be decent. If you can pick up some fodder for cheap on bids, keep an eye out on that. And just a little update on the market over the weekend. It's the same trend. Friday, market drops at content drop. Friday night, you can buy cards and then sell them like 6, 7, 8 hours before content to avoid losing coins. Saturday night, you can buy cards, sell them before content drop on Sunday. And then after content drop on Sunday, you buy your team and then it kind of rises the next day. It's really hard to avoid losing coins on your team. That's why I say the gold cards are tough to hold in your team. Special cards, building a team around cards that aren't really going to lose value. Like I have a Weah going out of packs. I have a Kessier that I think out of packs can rise. And I have Thunderstruck cards that are live that I have Alfonso Davies in my club still that are rising. I don't think they're going to drop. So I can hold those cards and make coins on my team. It's really nice whenever the thing I love about live promos, whenever they come out, it's a great time to build a team around them because they're live. They should upgrade if you pick the right cards, obviously, and they'll go up in price. So my Neymar, I'm balling. Also, Tomiyasu, I'm doing his evolution. Paid 100K for this. This guy better be juiced. I'm excited. What else do we got? So that's Friday bids, market movement. It just sucks. It's really hard to avoid losing coins on your team, especially with this weekend with the new Lego Fortnite out, with the new Warzone out. There's going to be a lot of people in other games, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a dip on some cards. We talked about hopefully good content. His content's been dookie. But let's head over to Twitter for the leaks. Here is Foot Police. He tweeted out pretty much everything. Where's it at? These are all the cards leaked so far. I'll go to Foot Sheriff because there's a few extra there. Maldini, Rivaldinho, Haji, Zidane, Veron, Haaland, Brout Bruns, Hernandez, Thuram, Hoyland, Timber, Mendy. Where's the other Timber? Oh, Timber. Oh, Oberdorf, Schlotterbeck. Can you see all those cards? Yes, you can. Promo-wise, I mean, there's icons in it, which is great, but looking at some of the other cards and some of the leagues that they're in, link-wise, it's not going to be the easiest to be linking some of those cards. So, I mean, main league-wise, there's not too many main league cards in this promo. So, wouldn't be surprised if we do see a good amount of these radioactives do decent. Damn, I gotta hurry this up because I'm gonna go take a poop. We're pretty much done. Rots, proper, Larson. Larson. That's it. All right, boys. If you guys want to play Battlefield with me on stream, I usually stream for like 3 to 4 hours at content drop, and then I play Battlefield afterwards. Come join. It's a lot of fun. We're doing YouTube streams now. I got a new CPU. We've been multi-streaming Twitch, TikTok, Kick, YouTube all at the same time. If you want to check out the YouTube streams, we're going to be live every single day when I'm live on Twitch, which is every single day. That's it for this video. Any questions, comment section down below. Trading Discord, Twitch live stream, description down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.